What's up, everyone? It's your girl KingNiaImani, and I'm back with another video. So we're just gonna jump right into this. This is a story time, another one, of course, because I got so many stories. Because your bitch done been through some shit, okay? But I got me something to drink because this story right here, honey, is fucking crazy. I dated a fucking psychopath. I've dated a few, okay? I've dated a few. But nobody, no, I'm lying. Damn, somebody does top him. But that's for another story. But we not talking about him today. We talking about this other one. He was crazy as shit. And when I say crazy as shit, oh my God, it was so fucking crazy. Y'all, and it's so crazy because he seemed so innocent at first. But we're just gonna jump right into this video. Before we get into this video, I would ask that you please hit the subscribe button. Go ahead and watch all of my other videos, like, comment, all that good stuff. Put the notifications on so you know when I post. Trying to find out if it's better for me to post in the morning versus the afternoons. You guys comment and let me know which one's easier to do, or which one's better to do. Trying to learn the algorithm. Said that right? Did I say that right? I hope so. Trying to learn the algorithm of YouTube. A bitch barely got the algorithm of Instagram down, so we'll see what happens. I am not finna hold this drink though this whole time. So. Ooh. Okay. We're just gonna jump right into this, yo. So I was dealing with this guy. And this guy, wait, first of all, what am I gonna call him? I always struggle with figuring out what to call him. Caesar. We're gonna call him Caesar. All right. Caesar was from my past. Now, when I say from my past, like, he wasn't like a past fling or anything, but I knew him. We went to middle school together. We kind of like, you know, we went to like grade school, whatever. So I knew him a little, but of course we're grown now. And it's so funny because Caesar had been trying to get at me in my DMs for the longest. I mean, year after year after year after year, and I would either leave him on red, not answer it. I just wasn't interested. I just wasn't interested for whatever reason. I had my own things going on, and then again, I'm really skeptical about meeting people on the internet. I've always been real scared with shit like that. I'm a scary ass bitch. So I've always been scary when it comes to stuff like that. That's just not my cup of tea. Like, I don't watch too many murder shows. I'm like, oh, this bitch is a killer. This nigga a killer. Somebody's about to die. This nigga gonna try to rape me. This nigga try to hold me for ransom. And my family ain't got no money, so I'm about to die. Like, all types of shit. So I just don't even engage. But yeah, I had knew him before, but still, I felt like I didn't know him long enough to feel comfortable with, like, you know what I'm saying? That's just not who I am. So whatever. So fast forward like years later, and something just makes me respond to him. I don't know if it was like, if he had commented on like one of my videos, because you know I do videos and stuff like that. So I don't know if I had did like a video. I think maybe that's what happened. I did a video and he like responded to it or commented on it, and like, you know, was in my, you know, in my DM, whatever, laughing or whatever. So we started a little conversation. After talking for a while, he decides to like meet up with me. And for the longest, I just kept like putting him off. I'm like, nope, I'm not about to do it. Like, but he seems so sweet. But Caesar was so sweet, and Caesar was so cute. He was so cute. Caesar was so cute. Not like, he fine. Don't get me wrong, he fine as shit. Caesar, I'm taking that back. Yeah, Caesar was fine as shit. But it wasn't like I looked at him like that. I was just like, he's so cute. Like, he's really cute. He's really handsome. You know what I mean? So I just was like, you know, all right, whatever. So after flaking on him a few times, he was like, I'm not gonna let you flake again. Like, we're about to hang out, you know? So he came over to chill with me for a little bit or whatever. And we started talking, you know, it went well. So we started hanging out, we started talking, and we became like a little thing. Even though we were becoming like a thing, I was at a place in life where I was like, I don't need to be dealing with nobody seriously right now, like for real, to be like that involved with anybody. So I don't even need to be like getting too deep into shit. Now, I wasn't saying like I didn't think it would go anywhere, but I was just like, take your time, bitch. You got nothing but time because you don't have that much time when it comes to getting your shit together. You got other stuff to focus on. So yeah, I liked him or whatever, but I also had my reserves about it, the whole situation. And that, I feel like, kind of bothered him. So, I'm laughing because this shit is so crazy. So like after us hanging out, we've been hanging out for a few weeks at this point, and I'm just like, he's so perfect. Like he was so sweet. He was so sweet. He was so like understanding, so loving, so caring, and like, you know, just very like attentive and things like that. It just seemed to be going really well. Maybe this is finally like something that I could get into. Make sure my phone's off. Sorry guys. Maybe it's something like I could really take serious or whatever. But then I started realizing, I'm like, he's too perfect. And you know how you always like, oh, it's too good to be true. This is too good. It is. All right. Anytime you get that feeling, it is too fucking good to be true. All right. Because that's, why do I say okay and all right so much? I got to stop saying that shit so much. But that, like, usually that's like, I feel like that's your gut telling you to pay attention. You know what I'm saying? So I just kept thinking like, yo, this is too perfect. Like he seems too sweet, too nice, like too perfect. Like, I don't know. I need to like pay attention to him. I want to be like 100% in it with my emotions and with myself. But one, I need to focus on the things I have going on. And two, something just ain't right about homie. First sign that this nigga was fucking crazy. I'm not into the whole tear a person down, say fucked up shit to people when you mad. Cause I've grown a lot in life, you know what I'm saying? I'm at the point where I feel like the whole saying where people say like, oh, I was mad and I didn't mean what I said. I do believe that people say how they truly feel when they're angry with you. I feel like it's easy for somebody to be nice to you when you're doing things that they want you to do, or when you're cooperating with them, or when you're getting along with what they want you to do and all that, or whatever have you. I just feel like people, when everything's good, it's easy for somebody to be nice. Like that don't take fucking rocket science. If we both everything's cool, all right, of course. But let me not agree with you or make you mad, not intentionally, but something pisses you off. Let me see how you respond then. Because the way you respond then, that's how I know how you really feel. That's when I know how you really feel. That's just how I feel about stuff. I'm not saying that people don't say things they don't mean when they're upset. Of course you say some things. But yeah, as far as like tearing people down, or like if someone confides in me and then we're like beefing with each other, or like we're arguing, or we're not seeing eye to eye, or we feel some type of way, you will never catch me being like, oh, that's why blah blah blah, 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 blah. Like throwing the shit that you confided in when it comes to me. Like if you confided in me with something, you'll never catch me throwing that shit back in your face. Now that used to be me, okay, but I'm not like that anymore. Like I don't get anything out of that, because I feel like when you do that, it shows how you feel about yourself. If you feel low, then you obviously have to go out your way to make someone else feel low, so they can so you can put them down on the level that you feel that you are. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I feel. So I'm not into that. I don't really know what Caesar and I were not agreeing on, but it was something. We weren't agreeing on something, and he was mad. Caesar had a little fucking attitude. Caesar had a little fucking attitude, guys. And of course, at this point, we've confided in each other with things. Caesar knew that I had dealt with a drug dealer before. And of course, all my bitches know when you dealing with drug dealers, the one thing you don't have to do is pay for your drugs. Like, duh. So he knew that. So he knew that I had dealt with like a drug dealer guy before him. And he knew that, you know, of course, like he would give me a treat. Like, I'm not saying drugs like cocaine and shit. Like, bitch, I don't do all that. I'm talking about weed. And of course he would break me off, like, duh. So stupid, duh. So he's like,
oh, Well, I guess if you want to stop fucking with me and going back to fucking with them drug dealers and trading pussy for drugs, then that's all you're good for. You can go ahead and do that.
Caesar, if you don't take your bitch ass on. And I was like, you know what? I just might do that. Every bitch has fucked with a drug dealer before, I feel like. I mean, most bitches from where I'm from. I feel like everybody has fucked with at least one drug dealer. I feel like everybody has fucked with at least one drug dealer. Like, so what? Boy, that right there, I was like, okay, that was weird. Like, even though I wasn't hurt by it, it was just like, oh, okay, I could see what type of person you are. Because that right there to me was like a sign. Because I'm not really, like I said, I don't do that. So I don't like to engage with people who like to do shit like that. So the fact that I had confided in you about a situation, and it wasn't even like the dude had did some wild, like, fucked up shit when it came to drugs. Like, it wasn't even like that. Like, okay, I told you I fucked with a drug dealer. Of course, he would give me weed. Like, so bitch. But it was like, he took that and tried to, like, use it as something to, like, put me beneath him, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? Because to me, it makes sense. Yeah, he basically was, like, trying to, like, throw it in my face. Because when I tell you Caesar thought he was hot shit, the reason why his name is Caesar in this fucking story is because this nigga thought he was the king of something, of somebody, someone. But it wasn't fucking me. Well, he might have been the seat, like, king of his son. Because he did have a little son. But I don't know why he thought he was so high and mighty. It was like, once I confided in him about the type of dudes I had dealt with in the past, he kind of felt like he was the best I ever had. Now, don't get it twisted. I've told you about some things. I haven't told you about everything. So, like, I don't even know why you would think that. Like, boy, please. But, yeah, he took that and he tried to run with it. I was like, okay. So, I stepped back. I was like, bet. I see where you at with shit. I don't like fucking with you like that. Of course, I kind of like step back. I'm like, oh, so you do bitch shit like that. I'm not with that bitch ass shit. I'm not with that shit. Like, I don't deal with niggas that do that. Because first of all, I feel like that's bitch shit. That's bitch tendencies. That's what us bitches do. If you bickering with another bitch and you know some of her information and you beefing and you mad, a bitch will do that. Now, first, I'm just making a disclaimer. You will never catch me doing that to none of my bitches. Shouts out to all my bitches. Because my bitches know I don't rock like that. But I'm saying that's a bitch trait. You know what I mean? That's what females do. I had stopped talking to him for a little bit. Or not stopped talking to him, but I had, like, blocked him from shit. Because I'm like, oh, boy, you a pussy boy. And I can smell that shit on you. And I'm not dealing with that shit. So let me go ahead and block your ass. Because I'm not even, Yo, this nigga, first time, he didn't pop up. The first time, he was just calling me fucking from block numbers and shit. I'm like, this nigga's crazy. I'm like, at this point, why are you even trying to contact me? Like, I don't even want to deal with you no more because you annoying as fuck with shit like that. Like, I'm not even about to engage with no shit like that, no pussy shit like that. This nigga was blowing my phone up from a anonymous, like a blocked caller or whatever. And this my thing. This my thing about Caesar too. How you gonna be on dick but try to act so fucking nonchalant like everything above you at the same time? How that work? How does that work? So, granted, he's like, mind you, he's texting me, he's calling me from all these different, like, from these blocked numbers. And when I finally decided to pick up, this nigga's like,
yeah, man, you know who this is, man. You know what's up, man.
You're calling my phone blocked. You would think you would be a little bit more humble, sir. You already blocked on everything. You would think that you would be calling me a little bit more humble. Oh, I'm sorry, my bad, blah, blah, blah. No, he just kept, like, with this cocky ass shit. So then I'm like, all right, cool, bitch. I'm not answering you from nothing. Like, I'm not even answering this phone no more. Because first, you know, one thing, my problem is, I feel like I like to see the good in everyone. So I like to give people a chance. You know what I'm saying? Because I've done a lot of things in my past that like they don't mold me or make me as a person. They were just like things that I've done when I was at a weak spot in my life, or, you know, I've made bad choices and I've made mistakes. I feel like everybody makes mistakes. Everybody should have a choice to redeem themselves. I was wrong as shit. This nigga did not need another fucking chance. He didn't need no second chance. He was stupid. And I should have seen that. But like I said, my problem is I like to give people the benefit of the doubt. See what's up. But I like to give people the benefit of the doubt and stuff. So I was just like, oh, let me see what he got to say. Because I'm assuming if he called me from a blocked number, he's realized that he's been blocked from both phones. He's been blocked from both Instagram accounts. He's been blocked from Facebook. So yeah, I'm like, he obviously knows that. So you think he would be a little bit more humble. No, bitch. This nigga, like I said, you know what this is, blah, blah, blah. After, like, talking to him twice, I was like, I'm over this. Get the fuck off my phone. I don't know what happened, how the fuck we rekindled, but things, you know, died down. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna give him another chance. Baby, let me tell you something. That wasn't nothing but me being dickmatized, because that dick was so fucking bomb. That dick was so fire, boy. Should have locked him up, threw away the key, put him in jail, nigga. That's the type of dick that had you feeling like a crackhead, like twitching and shit. Like, I shouldn't have fucked back with him, but his dick was so fucking good. And he ate the booty. He ate the like rice cakes, like groceries. Jesus. Ooh. We end up rekindling, whatever. So then this time, this is when I'm like, yeah, I can't be fucking with this nigga no more. Okay, so I can't remember the second time it happened, but let's just go to the third time it happened. This is where I realized this nigga's crazy as fuck, okay? So not only did he try to like put me down and put me under him, but he started like saying a lot of fucked up shit. I'm not even gonna get into what he said, but this nigga started saying a lot of fucked up shit to me, all because he couldn't have his fucking way. Like, that's another reason why I realized, oh, something's wrong with this nigga. Because it's like, mind you, I have my own place. I have 2 children. I have things that I deal with and do on my own. He used to imply that he wanted me to move in with him. He wanted me to live with him. He wanted me and my kids, like, he wanted to be a family. But I'm like, nigga, first of all, you live in the fucking boonies. He lived in like Germantown, whatever the fuck that is. And I'm from Maryland, and I don't know where Germantown is. I mean, maybe it's because I'm a project baby. I don't know. But, I mean, I know where it is now, but kind of, sort of. But I've never been there. I've never been to Germantown that I can remember. And I'm like, nigga, who wants to live all the way out there? Like, I'm like, oh, and in my mind, like I said, watch too many crime shows. I'm like, this nigga's trying to get me secluded so he can, like, turn me into a battered woman and fucking kill me eventually. I'm good. Nope, I'm good. I don't even want to. I'm good. I'm not taking a chance with you because you already showed me that you crazy as hell. So it's like he wanted to be in control of everything. Because even when we would get into it or argue, oh, you want to be in control. I'm like, how is this about control? I thought we were just going back and forth about some stupid shit. But whatever you say, like, okay, I want to be in control. So this particular time, he went above and beyond. Because I told him, I'm like, you know what? I feel like we need to take a step back. This is too much for me. I have enough things that I need to focus on, a lot of stuff I need to worry about in my life. And this right here is not it. Like, we ain't never talking about no business. We ain't never talking about no real shit. We just bickering back and forth about some dumb shit. Like, who wants to be talking about dumb shit all the time? And hearing you whine. Like, when I tell you, Caesar was like a cocky nigga, but a cry fucking baby. Like, bitch, when I say one time, like, cried on my couch. This nigga started crying. I was like, I was so confused. He was a sensitive ass, big ass bitch. Cause this was crazy. Caesar is big. Caesar is a big nigga. Like, I don't have a type, I don't feel like, but I feel like either I'm dealing with a skinny, tall nigga who got tattoos everywhere to carry a bunch of guns, or you a big swole nigga and you got some weight on you, you still got a little bit height on you and you be crushing shit. You know what I mean? Like, I like niggas like that. Like, that is sexy to me. Like, you know what I mean? Because I'm not no skinny bitch. I'm not no little bony ass petite. You know, I'm not a skinny petite. I got some weight on me. I'm, you know, dragging a wagon, if you must say. So I like to have, you know, some type of, on me, you know? So Caesar was big as shit. A big ass nigga. One time, this nigga even got mad because I told him he was fat. I was like, yeah, like, I've never been so, like, attracted to a fat nigga. Now, and my mom, like, he a grown ass man. He know he fat. I didn't think nothing of it when I said it because I wasn't even trying to, like, put him down. He even called himself heavy before. Because he legit was like Heavy D. He even called himself heavy before. So I'm like, oh, yeah, like, I thought it was sexy. To me, it was sexy on him. Like, it really was. Like, I think sometimes big dudes look like this shit is sexy if their shit is proportioned right. He was sexy as fuck to me. So I'm like, ooh, you know, I've never been, like, so attracted to a fat nigga. This nigga got in his feelings. This nigga got in his feelings. But, I mean, I knew he was sensitive. But like I said, he's sensitive and trying to run shit at the same time. So it just don't work. So I'm like, you know, it's just too much to be dealing with you. It's like you want to be pacified, but you want me to treat you like a king. But you want to be like me to be submissive. You want all this stuff. And I don't have time to give it to you. Because you're irritating. You're irritating the fuck out of me at this point. Like, it's annoying. So I block him from everything, but this is the time where I think I forgot to block him from like one page. So I forgot to block him from my Instagram page. Forgot to block this nigga from my Instagram page. And he messages me, he's like, I'm on my way over. For what? Like, nigga, don't. I'm not about to talk to you. I'm not talking to you. Like, I don't have shit to say to you at this point. You've gone too far with your little sly comments and the little bullshit that you be saying and all that disrespectful shit that you do. I'm over it. You're not even my nigga. You're not even my nigga. You're not even my boyfriend. My boyfriend. To be acting all crazy like that. So, no, I'm good off you because you really got fucking issues. So why the fuck you trying to come to my house? I'm like, no, bitch. I'm sorry. This conversation was very disrespectful because once I get disrespectful, like once you get out of pocket with me and I'm irritated, I can get real disrespectful with my words. I'm like, no, bitch, don't even bring your dumb ass over. Like, I already told you, I don't have shit to say. So I don't even remember what he said. I think he just was like, by this point, and this is what's crazy, because Germantown is at least 40 minutes from where I live. At least 40 minutes from where I live. So his timing was real confusing. So he sent me that text and I sent my text back. The next text that he sends me, he's like, I'm outside. Nigga, you're what? You're outside. I was like, okay, well, have fun out there. The fuck? What? You outside? Okay, you outside, and I didn't tell you to come over here. I'm like, nigga, you about to be outside all day. You're never coming in here. This nigga sat outside texting and calling my phone for 3 fucking hours. 3 fucking hours. At this point, I'm like, let me get my shit together. So I can, because if this nigga try to do some wild shit, you over. Your shit is done with. You're out of here. Because I was like, ain't no way this nigga just about to catch me slipping. Oh, he crazy. Once I realized he outside, I'm like, oh, you crazy as shit. You crazy as shit, nigga. It's kind of sexy, though. I ain't even gonna lie to you. That's sexy. But not to me right now because you're already on my shit list, so you're just crazy right now. Nigga, go home. Go to your son. Go do something. I'm like, you ain't got like, and Caesar drove Lyft. I'm like, so you ain't got no passengers to pick up? Like, you ain't got shit to do? Bye. Bye, birdie. I was like, boy, what are you doing outside? Like, when I say I couldn't believe that this nigga sat outside my house that long, I was like, oh, you crazy as shit. All the while, I'm out here. Here I am. I guess I'll just be here. I'm not leaving until you come talk to me. Well, nigga, you gonna sleep outside because I'm not coming down there. And you can't get in my building. So, this nigga, like, was begging to come inside. But I could not believe, like, who does that? You just sit outside for 3 hours messaging me, trying to convince me to come up after you have said all this crazy wild ass shit to me, calling me all types of names. And it's so funny. It's so fucking funny how when you dealing with a nigga, he got all this positive shit to say about you, or you this, you that. I love the way you do this, I love the way you do that. As soon as you stop dealing with them, you a bum. You a bum ass bitch. You a bum ass bitch that ain't got no shit. You a bum ass bitch that ain't got no shit with a little ass dick. I don't know, I was just, at that point I was just trying to rhyme because it was just going out. You know, after all that shit, then you a bum ass bitch. You know, oh, you ain't got this, you ain't got shit. That's why your baby fathers is this. That's why nobody cares about you. And I'm just sitting there like, boy, I don't even give a fuck to even put that much energy back into it to hurt your feelings. Because clearly, your feelings are hurt enough that I'm not giving your bitch ass no attention, which is why you throwing a big ass tantrum. My name is Caesar and I want fucking attention. Give it to me now. Like, you don't get, and then don't get your heavy D fat ass on. Yo, that was the wildest shit ever. I'm like, this nigga's a fucking sociopath. Psychopath, sociopath, whatever. He was some type of something crazy to sit outside my house all that time. And then after sitting outside of my house, sends me more like disrespectful messages. Oh, I don't know why you would think anybody would care about you and blah, blah, blah. Like, you let me do this, you know, you're such a bum, you blah, blah, blah. All this like fucked up, like dragging me, like attempting to drag. Because at this time, I'm like, nigga, I don't even care what you talking about. Because I know you a hurt ass bitch. So I'm not even paying attention to shit you saying. Like, you're not even getting nowhere to my feelings. But then sends those messages, still don't respond. He like, 3 days after sending that crazy shit, he like, so you don't miss me? Nigga, if you don't get your crazy ass the fuck off my phone. Nigga, what? Do I miss you? No. And at that point, it's like, I ain't even think the dick was good enough to deal with all that. I'm like, sir, I don't, No. That concludes this story, y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in. Be sure to hit the notifications, subscribe, comment, like, all that good stuff. Of course, I'll be back with more things for you to hear, more of my crazy ass story shenanigans. Love you all. 143. Bye.